不是幼稚独白，才不是什么冲动表态。能否明白，就是现在，大声说出来，就无可替代。忽然间，人海中交汇的视线，相似的梦想望着相似的蓝天，一瞬间决定要在谢幕之前亲自一遍传递这份痛不心软，用尽全力呼喊，会得到什么答案？亲密的缘分不如直白简单，即便仍有不安，也会坚强赌上所有的勇敢。才不是幼稚独白，请认真感受心跳节拍，一直都学不会坦率，可憧憬从未被掩盖。你一定早已明白，无论现在或是未来，是属于梦想的热爱。给时间的高温，汗水挥洒映出霓虹色彩，再次闪耀在舞台，变成唯一存在。才不是什么冲动表态，请你也大声说出来，让心跳澎湃。趁现在，朝着眺望的未来，彼此明白，不会更改，是我们一起的热爱。
Ya, jadi bisa lihat dulu ya. Nunggu bentar gua setting up bentuk. Ini ada yang lupa gua buka soalnya. Anyway, terima kasih udah datang ya. Ini gua lagi buka dulu sesuatu. Sekarang paling enjoy dulu aja. Ada sayangan 21 lagi bobo di depan. Okay, let's go. Halo semuanya, halo. Kembali lagi di sini sama Zizi. Shit. Wait, bentar ya. Ya, kembali lagi di sini bersama Zizi. Welcome everyone. Back again with Zizi, and yes. Akhirnya Zizi debut jadi kawaii. Aing masih menyebalkan dan seperti ini ya, maaf ya, sebentar. There we go, let's go. Yuk. Halo Mas, masih ingat aku? Halo Kelvin, halo. Ini apa? Ini kita mulai dulu hari ya. So okay, let's start our day. Let's start the stream by doing what I always want to do in every single video, and also in every single in every single video and also in every single stream that I do. Let's go. The hell? Wait, there we go. Okay, there we go. So as always. Him. It's been late. True, that's true.
和我做个约定，
Wait. Let's start our day.
上午
Not that one.
你其实想知道
Oh
我
wait, not
极
that one.
限在哪里？
There we
要
go.
不要？
Not that one. Wait.
早上好。
There we go.
今天我也精神饱满，可以看你工作看一整天。
Gue masih belum recover ya. Gue masih belum sembuh total dari pas yang kemarin, gameplay kemarin. Gue sampai nangis dan lain-lain. Gue masih stuck sama ceritanya. Pasti gue masih stuck banget sama ceritanya dan chatnya udah gue pindahin. Jadi kita bisa lihat full keseluruhan dari ini. Anyway, before kita mulai ini tuh, gue baru ingat juga di sini kalau di ini masih belum gue beresin nih, banyak banget yang belum gue beresin minggu ini. Tapi seenggaknya mainly udah beres. Cuma gue cuma bakal ngeliatin aku doang, bakal buka doang. Habis itu kayak gue I actually fail on doing many stuff, so yes. Tadi di panggung energik. Ini gua masih belum recover ya dari yang kemarin loh, asli gua masih belum recover dari yang kemarin. Wait. Okay, let's go. Oke, let's go. Istirahat lah, ini jangan maksa. Gua mesti ngelihat story ini sampai habis karena satu dari lain hal, orang-orang pada bilang pada saat gue mulai berkonten Punishing Gray Raven, gue nge-share konten gue di Twitter dan community Twitter PGR Twitter mulai welcome. Jadi mereka welcome banget community Punishing Gray Raven Twitter tuh. Jadi gue ngerasa kayak lu mirip banget sama oh shit, lu mirip banget sama Noan ya. Akhirnya gue cek, gue demen sama karakternya, gue seneng sih. Hey babe. Holy shit. Thank you Noan, thank you. Anyway, let's get started. Just bought new glasses and now I can see in 4K. Yo, that's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do that later. Anyway, let's start our story. Let's start our journey again. Choice of the Death Fire. Let's go. Look who's back. Coming back to the car, the boy can hear the rain drumming away, hard and fast up on the roof. With people's word cutting at his soul, into the crowd he drifted, exuding a gloomy air soaked with rainwater. Oh my god. That's true though. I don't understand why Rachel is putting him through all this. She could have just asked him to work on his mother's place to make up for whatever she's pocketed. Why would Rachel do that after everything this kid's mother has done, though? I bet she's only helping him because she was friends with the kid's mom. Hey Selena, welcome to the stream. Also welcome Raven, welcome Wahyu. Oh my gosh, I forgot though. And also welcome Calvin. Oh my gosh. Just stay away from him if you want to stay sane. kid is a lost cause now, and he's got his mom to thank for always leaving him at home alone. Just leave him to Rachel, as I say. The boys keep his head down as he hurries through the crowd. Hey Kuya! Oh gosh. Right. It all happened on that fateful night. No one sees something shivering miserably in the corner on the lower level. He looked about no one's age, and he has old scar over both his leg, a new wound on his body, hurling into a ball with books in his arm. It seems like candlelight on the verge of dying out. But it's my fault that I can't join the stream for a while. It's okay, Raven, it's okay, no worries. The guards throwing a kick, punches at the young boy. However, don't seems to care a bit. The scene is surrounded by people. People who can do no better to help than frown at what they are seeing. It won't be long before that he end up fatally injured or dead. It's never smart to get tough with the guard, especially now with all those who have made their way up to the upper level and joined the guard ranks through the back door using blessing boxes. This disorder has brought frustration and anger, paving the way for all armed conflict happening on a daily basis now. The boy was about to ignore the scene and walk away, and he sees those hands shivering and having grown pale from the cold. Aslam is a frozen abyss, and we're all just dying fire trapped in it. And there is nothing we can do here except getting killed slowly by the cold. But just how are these fires supposed to melt the ice in this frozen abyss when the cold kills us all? That's right. That is our only way out. Mom. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. I can do this. You're a grown man. You can do this. ACA has always been a place where hierarchy and power speak louder than words. With the law no longer effective, people no longer have to worry about having to pay for violence and misdeed. See, Selena, ignore memories anymore. Oh my god. True though, true. It's true though. You need to see the if you have read it. Oh my god. I cannot though. I don't really want to have a flashback. My gosh. One certainly wouldn't describe Julie as being just or gentle. Yet few saw days like this coming when they rejoice over her death. The cold is going to kill us all. The boy stops in his tracks as he mumbles this word. He knows exactly what's going to happen if he doesn't what he's about to do next. But before he knows it, he already walking back the way he's come with his weapon in hand. What the hell? What are you doing, kid? Stop now, I say. Oh my gosh, this is cool though. Whoa, what do we have here? What you gonna do about it, huh? Don't you see his handicap? As if I care. The guards shoot a dirty look at the church on the table, on the side. You think this is how you get to talk to upper level guard just because Rachel got all you cargo crews back, huh? Oh my god, what the hell? Well, because I play games at night and sometimes I watch Z while playing. Ah, okay. I'm grateful for that, seriously. I'm glad to hear you still had some laugh. Selena Maji, I'm not eatable. Captain Rachel has nothing to do with this. And she isn't even here now. And I suppose you know that's mean no one is going to come to your rescue, yeah? The guard was about to grab him by the collar when the weapon in one hand splits fire out of it, sending a bullet that hits the guard protective mask, leaving a deep cut on it. Apologize. See, I'm not good with guns. I didn't really mean to hit you. You fucking little shit. Oh. Want me to give it another go, huh? No one shouted out in a suppressive voice. That was me holding back just now for your information. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This looks sick though. But if you want to see how I roll when I don't hold back. Are you out of your mind? You just freaking fired at an upper level guard. Oh, okay. The guard shouted his final warning at the kid, one who's looking disdainfully back at him. So you find it normal to hurt a handicapped person, while I'm out of my mind trying to stop you from doing that. Well, screw that. All his pent-up frustration turned into a razor-sharp dagger with no physical shape that shoots straight into those arrogant eyes. So, are you ready for more? Oh, let's go. No one knows full well that this isn't going to end well. Still, he's glad to have stood up. Fucking bastard! Oh my gosh. The guard spit out this word as he lifts his weapon to slash down at this soul he can't care less any about. Stop. Oh. Someone stopped the weapon in its track. Turning back, the guard sees brawny cargo crew member with dozen or so people in tow. Sticking your head into people's businesses again, huh? Haven't you all seen all those that died this day? Come on, you don't want to go around killing off all of them little puppies. Gotta keep the little puppies alive so you get to eat them when they're big, no? For a moment I thought you didn't know who rules this place. What are you doing? Easy, buddy. I know our situation are exactly identical, but you and I both work the same master, right? And to our master, the only difference between you and I is that they pay you a little more than they pay us. But to them, we are all replaceable. Now, shall not take a step backward. I see you were all alone now, but I saw you having a fight with some of your buddies back there. In the other car. Did they just ditch you? It's only with all the eyes upon him now that the guard finally realized that he's all alone. An upper level guard is capable of putting rebels through excruciating suffering, yet it's only something that can happen when he can make it out if displaced in one piece. Even the way things look now, however, it's likely that that's never going to happen. Hey Lastra, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's as what Shauna said. The only thing that's mattered to their master is whether they can carry out their tasks. The soul loss, the life that's sacrificed, and all the future nip in the bud means absolutely nothing to them. Their master might punish these people for what happened today in whichever way they find most pleasing. Yet the guard himself is the one that's going to take the sizzling heat that's about to come his way in the next few moments. Ganging up on me, huh? You all know who this kid that is? He was part of Arslar. The guard looked on with a smirk. That's right, his dad was going to be guard like me, but he decided to stay here so he could do more business. Caught my drift yet? This kid is a double crosser, and you all trying to help him. Gee, see? That didn't cross our mind at all. Apologies, sir. Throw this kid off the train right away. Hey Rui, halo. If Pion ngomong Zizi kamu bau ya, emang kapan gua wangi ya? Kok gak wangi-wangi kakak? Tata. Kecilan kali ya. Wih. Hey. Kita ketutup ini. Let's go. The guard leave as he cursed. Halo ade, halo dede Rui. Nino walks up to the boy when the guard is gone and slap him in the face. Are you out of your mind? Didn't you see how everyone was trying to keep distance from the scene? Are you trying to drag us all down or what? These guards are freaking mad this day. You have seen what happened when people stood in their way, right? They only killed one person so far this month. But you and that kid you would have been dead if we showed up 1 second too late. Hello Ochi, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. I don't know if I actually gonna be crying again or not, but I think I'm gonna be crying again since everyone been saying that I'm gonna be crying again. Okay, mapay tubang. Ini game namanya Punishng Gray Raven. Ini game dari salah satu game developer favorit gua dari Kuro Games, dan ini emang ya main konten gua sih di sini emang begini mainnya, main PGR terus. So what if you can bring this one guy to his knees? Think you can knock down all those guys that are gonna come after you? Julie and Rachel didn't raise you for you to die like this. Come on, Nino. We all know you were going to jump right in if no one hadn't done it before you. Shush. Okay. Dada Ochi. There is something embarrassing about it though. See, I'm pretty fed up myself, but they always make sure to make you suffer if you try to get in their way. This isn't cool at all. Kid, you're lucky you didn't get your butt kicked this time. Think you're gonna get lucky again? That's right, keep that in mind because you can go from hero to zero in one fell swoop. See how scared he is, Noen? He might not seem like it, but he just doesn't want anything bad to happen to you, kid. What? Seenggaknya lumayan lah sih, voice-nya jadi Kemen juga sekarang, anjis, gila. Gua gak kedengaran loh suara gua kayak gimana, maaf ya. Sorry, Nino. For God's sake, I told you to keep it zipped, Shauna. And you should be addressing me as sir or captain, kid. The front, Nino walks off. But that was a true eye-opener just now, kid. I didn't believe it when Rachel told us you took on those guards up there when you were 9. She pats the boy on the shoulder and laughs. I see you're finding it a bit difficult to keep yourself in check without mommy around, huh? Don't sweat it. Though, worst that's gonna happen to you is getting a piece of mind from Rachel when she gets back. And I'm sure you're ready for that. What? Apa? Love you, Z. Anjir, gawe ask me the fuck. And just ignore Nino, dude. He's just a little shy. Anyhow, I gotta go now. When the crowd has dispersed, no one sees a trembling elder lady walking out of the dark corner, and it's it's none other than Hill. No one, that was creepy. Are you okay though? She puts her hand adoring around Noah's face and cheeks it all over and over. I'm fine, Hill. I'm sorry, my children. Aunt Hill was too scared to do anything back there. She lowered down to help the handicapped boy stand up. Boy, just look at that they did to his shoulder. I'm fine, it doesn't hurt. He turned around and put on a pained smile at Noah. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. I'm Noah. What's your name? It's Field again. Thank you so much, Noah. No worries. So, can you still walk? I can, just not too well. I got caught by a gardener robot a while ago. The doctor stitched it up for me, but I still end up with a leg like this because it's the best they could do. He'll shiver listening to Phil's stories. Where are your parents? My dad is out with the cargo crew, and my mom, she got killed by the gardener robot that hurt me. What? For fuck's sake, this thing again? Okay. Don't worry though, my dad will take care of everything when he's get back. Are you new here? Yes. Then just listen to me and don't ever mess with those people again. They screw us all over and we're all fed up with them. They know you are connected to the people that just helped you. But you never know when they'll try to get your back at you. Sounds gay. Don't forget to give a hashtag. No. Yeah, don't forget to give a hashtag though. Okay. That's right. Thank you. Where's your spot? Let me take you there. Sorry, but my dad hasn't found us a bed yet. I usually just sit right there. I would have asked you to come over if I had an extra space. We can share a stool together though, if you don't mind. It's fine, Hills. I'll show him around. Alright, come back to me if you don't find a suitable spot though. She nods and goes back to her little corner. So, where are we going? A secret base. Secret base? Yes, shall we? No one holds his hands out to Phil. They have already filled me on the details. Rachel is back from her mission with a frown face on her. Let me guess, you aren't going to apologize, are you? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Captain, for everything I've done. But I'm only apologizing because of you. It's got nothing to do with the guard. Hearing no one's word, Rachel let out a long sigh. Boy, you seriously remind me of Julie. My mom? Was she the same? Oh, she would, son. She would, and this is only account for 20%. So lagi nonton lupa nyolok laptop mati dah. But love you, Z. Okay, love you too. No homo though. Rachel nods her head. I mean, things like this account for 20% of why she always rubbed people the wrong way. But she always said, let me guess, it's either you just need to compromise or you need to know how powerless you are. Yeah, exactly. She's right. And I want you to promise me right now that you never getting yourself into pretty trouble like this ever again. Mas, aku salah ya? Enggak salah, tenang. Enggak salah masuk, tenang. But it was, oh shit. Did you ever think about the consequence? Do you think those guards are just going to swallow that? No, they aren't. They're just going to make sure everyone suffer. I'm sorry. I'm not going to punish you or hold you responsible this time though, because the guy is a fake. The guy is what now? The train is big, messy pot with all people have on board. On board, and people just don't have time to get to know one another. This holds true for the guards too, and it isn't the first time they find a fake among themselves. Enggak ada salah, tenang. Gua nggak lagi sakit, jadi gua nggak ada minum obat kok, tenang. You can't really see their face once they have protective suits on, which is why some wannabes try to get their hands on the suit. Then they just want the perk that come with it. That's unheard of. Don't worry, I'll bring this to the aristocrat attention and ask them to look into it. Are you connected to the aristocrat? Like it or not, cargo crew has kept them updated on our mission, so it's nothing you need to worry about though. But get this will not happen again. You'll be as good as that if you play with fire again and run into a real guard next time. Well, the fake that tried to give me the hard time wouldn't have picked on me if you were a real guard though. Are you trying to say that you weren't playing with fire? And that what you did was calculated move? Zizi, tiap stream absen bikin salah mulu. Nggak apa-apa, tenang, nggak apa-apa. That's exactly what I'm saying, Captain. I wasn't playing with fire. I'm just not the same hot-tempered kid that I was before. Wait, what? So you were saying that you have through it all through, and that you were gonna butt in again if you come across scene like that? Rachel lets out another sigh. No one. Let's just get real. Know who you are and learn compromise. It's all meant to keep yourself safe, as Julie said. But people are just going to die like my mom. Why compromise, no? Even if she really did a lot of terrible things, they should have punished her with the law that the royal guard talk about. But no, they just poison and kill her, and we don't even know who did that. Who are we to say that they'll spare us when they can get away with killing people and hurting people like that, like Field? Rachel looks up to study Noah's still somewhat immature face. And that's when it hits her that what he did was not a temper-driven move, and that he knew exactly what he was doing as he said. Ya, lucu banget soalnya. I'm sorry, but I guess I should have myself more clear. I do want you to compromise, but I never asked you to give it up altogether. We're no heroes, which is why we need to find a smarter way to cope with these things. I know you're angry, son, but we need to wait for that right moment to strike. Okay. Just give it some time, Noah. I can assure you that I don't hate those bastards any less than you do. Huh? Okay. Hey, how did it go? Huh? Is he still going to punish you? No, the guard was fake. What? You'll look at no one disbelief. Doesn't that happen in the world out there too? Well, this never happened in the reservation area I was at least. I heard they only take in qualified skilled worker, and the screening is super hard too. Yes, those are true. I mean, because the reservation area has so much space. He looked up at the dim light up above with gross green eyes of his. 3 years ago, someone hurt this fellow applicant because he wanted to pass the screening very badly. When some of the construct guarding our reservation area caught him, he had sore all over his body from punishing, and it was so bad that he probably wouldn't last longer than a few days. Except none of us wanted to take him in because of what he done. One of the construct gave him a serum because he couldn't stand seeing him on the verge of dying. But then he gave the serum back to us a day after and died. Why though? Because a single serum wouldn't change his fate, or so my dad said. Is that what the world out there is like? Yes, the screening is challenging enough that it helped uphold the order within the walls. But it's also the very thing that makes it impossible for us to save those in need. Which is why I had my hopes up before I got here. My dad told me that ACA screening isn't as difficult, which make it a moving utopia that immune to punishing fires, and brings supplies and smiles to people in need all over the world. Did you just say your dad called this place a utopia? Yes, but little did he know, what happened to this place though? Or has it always been like this? Well, this place is no different from the world out there. People just want to live. And they do it at the cost of hurting others sometimes. Is that why they treat us the way we do? They do? Yes. People start keeping distance from the field and treat him differently when they sense his connection to the aristocrat up there. He isn't the healthiest of people, and aside from being handicapped, he comes down with low fever on regular basis. To keep field safe, no one asks him to stay in the book storage as much as possible. They don't sit well with people, and they were meant to help each other to survive at their secret spot, where the rest of the train wouldn't see them. People, however, begin to have a different take on Noan as a person after his conflict with the guard. A certain woman galloped up toward the boy sitting in his usual dark corner. Hey, what's up to champ? Here to join us there for some goodies? Huh? Without giving him a chance or respond either way, she drags the boy straight into the dining space in the commoner's carriage. Whoa, and here we are, just guessing if the kid would turn you down. He got dragged here by yours truly, of course. What can I do for you all? You're a part of the cargo crew, Noan. And our next delivery mission is coming up soon. Makes no sense for you to hang out in that corner on your own. But you don't what? Oh, I see. You don't dislike hanging out with us, huh? Right. Does that happen with your mom still bothers you so much that you rather hang out with the geezer than us? No, it doesn't, but I'm sure it still bothers all of you. Mas Wong Andy, bukan. Jadi beres series global akhir Agustus tahun depan sih. Iya, masih lama. Tahun depan, beres bakal rilisnya tahun depan. For God's sakes, son, we ain't stone. People might have been happy with what Julius has done, but you see, people can change, especially after seeing you stood up for that boy and how Rachel stand with you. But none of you guys ever help us except for Rachel. See, I told you this kid dance as brick. How do you know we never helped though? You have only been living for so long, and if we forget about Julie's space and you neighborhood for a second, you practically know nothing about this world. Julie was one that never let him out. She thought the world out here is so much dangerous and it might kill him. Too late now, he can go back there all he wants, but that won't stop them from coming after him. You were the only one that got to decide what you want to do, son. That sounds like a piece of advice you need yourself. Shush. Nino is right though. Before his mother died, no one barely knew anything about this world. He was so deeply in love with books and busy pursuing his hobbies that, while he still picked up on people's attitude toward them every now and then, he never really understood why they treat them the way they did. Now with all the sales of blessing boxes getting progressive worse, no one knows that he can't solve anything if he keeps shunning people. Besides, he never liked to be left alone at home anyway. He's still trying to get used to his people kindness, but he sees no reason to turn them away. Hesitating for a few moments, no one nodded his head lightly. Alright, got it, thanks. I'll try to roll with you all. This is the first step to the lone wolf takes toward the pack. Oh wow, that was definitely much easier than I thought though. Crazy how we spend so much time trying to figure it out. What do you mean? We talk about you every now and then when we eat. Who's we? There's Nino, Wayland, well, pretty much all the big names from the cargo crew. Why would you want to talk about me though? See, you joined us before you even turned 13 and you always hang out with Rachel, and you add in what happened to Julie. It's only normal that people talk about you, right? Hey, come on, they didn't badmouth you or anything. It's just that we really can use a few more hands this day, and we didn't think it's right for us to keep seeing you in such a negative light when Cap never goes every with the people she picked. We thought Cap only keeping you around because she was a good friend with Julie, but what happened the other day was a proof enough that you are clearly different from your mother. And we just thought it's high time that we got over it. Proof enough, huh? These guys just won't stop talking about Julie, so we decide to ask Shauna to drag you out of your little corner to join us. Hey, you talk about her a whole lot too. All I was saying was that he find it difficult to hang out with people because he was kept locked at home for so long. There ain't no kids left being on their own. If you come across one that seems like it, it's only because they have to put it up on the status quo. Wow, we have ourselves a child expert here. They all burst out laughing at Shauna's remark, except Noen, who seems lost and doesn't know how to react. Hey, what's up? You alright? No, I just don't really know what I need to do. Oh gosh. Not much really. You just need to help people ask you to. And let us know when you need help yourself, and nothing to be embarrassed about it. Because helping each other out is how people gradually come to become friends. Oh, that's easy. Of course. There is so much more to that than meets the eye though. See, there are all these unsaid rules that you need to play by, and they can really drive you nuts. But before you get there, just be who you are and when you hang out with us. Tryna get away what? I know this ain't your forte, but rest assured that I'll be there when you need help. We need to stick together the same way we did when you helped Field out, because together we are strong. Right. Nodding his head as he get unshirt, the boy sit down awkwardly, formal pose. Thank you all. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. That is nice. That's great, Noen. Hearing about just what happened feels genuinely happy for Noen. What are you gonna do though? I'll just stay here. There are so many books I like here. And I have you coming by like this to tell me about your day too. Huh. Hey, why with the long face? I consider myself lucky for being able to stay here to wait for things to get better. I mean, considering what my dad did. You mean Barcroft? Together we are strong. This boy has nothing to do. This had nothing to do with it. But the man himself is definitely got some issues. The man himself is definitely got some issue. This word punched him so hard in the belly, he felt nauseous because this is exactly how people describe him and his mother just not long ago. I've been looking for an arms dealer to work with, but he always find out about it every time I made a move. Arm dealer, you say? Right, see, weapon the cargo crew use are things that guys up there don't need anymore or just simply too old. It's a real pain in the butt, but fighting a corrupted and bandits we come across in our mission with those weapons, just try to imagine how we fare. Oh shit, wait. With them. Whoa, wait. Let me pause the stream. Wait. I need to go. Wait. Okay guys, okay, I'm back. I need to open the door. Isn't that— oh wait, the sound is now gone. Wait. Active. There we go. Is that our only way out though? Yes, it is. The real army is nothing but an empty shell now as it is. And the aristocrats that are still around have all sided with Aslar. Okay, hey Nokoda, welcome to the stream, Nokoda. I'm just back after opening the door, after opening the gates. Trying to work things out peacefully with them is a waste of time because they don't give a damn about people's life. And given how dire the situation is out there, we can't really ask any external force to come and help us deal with ACA. In other words, we were on our own and we need arms to fend for ourselves. Now we need to hurry up because things are only going to work to our disadvantage if we let them drag on. About Bancroft though, right, the kid you saved before is his son, right? Yes? Never mind. I'm not going to ask you to stop hanging out with him, but I want you to keep your mouth zipped about what I tell you. Right, of course. I'll be away again for some times. I want you to continue with your training while I'm away. Yes, Captain. Seeing her about to step out, no one suddenly remembered a question he wanted to ask. What do we need to do to get our hands on those weapons? People are barely able to keep their heads above water now, with the punishing fires wreaking havoc. How exactly are we supposed to get this weapon we need to fight the guard above? Some of the factories and the second-hand market in the hidden allies around the reservation area might have such a weapon, but how in the world does Rachel have the resource in exchange for all those weapons they need? I was trying to do Furtus versus Hestro Hive Mother, but I got brutally murdered over 20 times. Oh my god, that's hard though, that's hard. Maybe that's how Yandere do? I don't know though. I don't know. How you ask? I've got extra pay here. What Rachel said popped into his mind. Extra pays. It's true that I have crossed the line, but if what I did bring about better tomorrow for the people, I gladly do it again and pay the price. Ah, is this why? Are you helping her, Mom? Yes, I'm trying to help her. I don't always agree with the way she does things, but I have no right to question her either. The boy is starting to piece a puzzle together. Mom went down that path to help Rachel to get the resource she needs to get those weapons. Isn't there another way out? Why did they have to poison her if this is the truth? And just how is Rachel supposed to get all those resources she needs with Julie's now dead? 2 months later, Bancroft, Field's father, is finally back home from his mission. He's meeting up with Field and Owen. I gave Barbara, the chief from the logistic crew, some resource, hoping she'll look after Field when I wasn't around. But man, Barbara, the chief? Yes, the one that's super close to Acid. I see them together all the times, and my hunch is that they're getting married soon. Seems like I was totally wrong about her. Anyhow, thank you for saving my son. Of course. Totally forgot to introduce myself. I'm Bancroft, and we work at the pharmaceutical factory around the reservation area. Sure. Until corrupted, assaulted the place and killed my wife. I have already told him about that, Dad. You did? Seems like you have found yourself a good buddy, son. Right. Sir, is it true that you know Aslar from the upper level? Well, I do know that I do know those that work for Aslar, but our relationship is mostly business oriented. When we left our reservation area, we bought him some semi-finished product from the dilapidated factory. Okay, what is that? What is that? Dilapidated factory? Yeah. I mean, like this is literally like interlude for no one. Oh my gosh, seriously. Probably a good idea to tell people that sooner than later. People down here don't exactly like those guys, though. Right, of course, thank you. Bancroft looked away with a frown, seeming as though he was about to say more. Sir? Oh, hey. I mean, sure, I'll keep that in mind. Please don't even lend them a hand. Worried no one recalled what Rachel said to him. Right. The man now seems a little flustered. By the way, can I ask you to take care of Phil just for a few more days while I'm out for another delivery mission with Team 41? I'll come back here to pick him up as soon as we find ourselves a permanent spot. Belum nangis. Nih, tadi hampir nangis. Sekarang belum nangis. Masih aman. No problem at all, sir. We're good friends. Yep. Everything going well with your mission this day, Dad? Bancroft frowned again when Field brings up the subject. What's wrong, Dad? Nothing. You've never been good at lying, Dad. I probably can't help you physically, but I can still give you an ideas. Kids have helped solve problem of history most difficult puzzle, remember? You were the one told me this? You were right. Well, things don't look good these days. The cargo box we use for the Refrain is getting old. And I got a piece of it blown off when we got attacked the other night. We realized we lost a bunch of goods when we were about done cleaning up the corrupted and checked out the cargo box. It's not the first time the cargo crew let things go missing. Oh, these words suddenly pop into no one's mind. Words that his mother said to Rachel a long time ago. I'm guessing it was some scavenger on the verge of dying that did that, though I have no evidence to say so indefinitely. Did you check the camcorder? No, son, we don't have that. I heard they only carry camcorder when they are delivering valuable good. Is it expensive to make one? I had the same thought actually, but people theories is that we won't bother trying to catch the preps anyway, even if we have them on the camcorder, because they're mostly just homeless scavenger. The security rules here are a little different from the particular factory. It's safe most of the time. They're with the construct going through shift guarding the place. Have you seen Barbara? I have some updates for her. Wait, but she's a chief, no? I know, but she's take over Julie's place because Asset has apparently fallen for her competency. And part of what we do overlap with her area of responsibility. I only address her as a chief because that's what everyone else call her. Hey Gigi, welcome to the stream, Gigi. I'll be right back then. The man lowered down and started checking up on field. How you doing, big guy? Got the fever? No, but I have run out of medicine. That's fine, I'll go exchange some for you. Let's go. Exchange? Yep, only the doctor on the upper level has the medical needs I need. So we need to go to him, trade in resource for the medicine. Do you still have any resource left? Only things we have left is my mother bracelet. Well, we'll visit the doctor again in 3 months and I'll have to save up enough resource by then. Dad, it's okay, son. You're the only family I have left in the world. I can't afford to lose you. When do you have to go? Pretty soon. I have another mission to catch tonight. Bancroft hold field up and wave at Noan. Thank you so much again. We'll see you around. See ya, Noan. See ya. For fuck's sake, what the hell? Why do it have to be like this? I know what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, Nakoda. You probably want to stay away from that field kit. Right after Noan finished eating with the gang and was about to get busy with the mission from Shauna, Nino dragged a chair over and sat before him. Bancroft has screwed up quite a few times, and they're both troublemakers. Because he lost good? Not just that, see, there's a lot more than that meets the eye to the guy connection with the guys up there. Hey Nino, glad you're here. Hurry up and help us untangle this yarn. Shauna threw a torn sweater over at Nino and asked him to work together with Noan to remove the thread that are still fine. Tie them and ball them up. He was about to say something but decided to swallow it and work away with Noan. The guy is fishy with capital F. See, we have got a few of our men busted already since we came. They said they found evidence of a major wrongdoing committed by our guys. But guess who's the one that reported everything to those guys up there without saying a word to Rachel? And Bancroft isn't the only snitch around. Aristocrat kind of know what we're up to. So they have set up a nice little system of reward in place to turn us against one another around here. A system of reward? What do you mean? Look over there. Down at the end of the car, a guard is dragging a civilian by hair aboard the industrial carriage with another guard taking away all his resource. People can do anything so long as there are perks in it for them. Huh? Yo, dude, hold your horses there. your horses down and chill out. Scenes like this are commonplace now, but no one can never pretend they don't bother him. Cap told me not to get involved. He lowered his head in frustration and carries on with work. That you keep your cool. The guy probably got lost good or messed up with industrial carriage. Funny that they never busted him until now though. The bumblebees pretty much get paid for slacking off every day. Better hope the odds are ever in your favor, buddy. Hearing this discussion over there, Wayland turned this way with his bowl in his hand. What? I'm damn clean. Whoa, says the guy who's got both his hands dirty with all the mud. Everything we're doing is breaking the rules, and I don't even get me started on the shady things that bunch of us doing to keep our head above water. And even if we ignore all that for discussion's sake, the guard pays Snitch for a cut and a resource they confiscated. So even if you are as damn clean as you say, people can still drag you though. The mire when they get hungry. Huh. Hey, I see you have an empty bowl there. Give us a hand here, will ya? Shauna tossed another torn sweater to Wayland. Come on, I came here with a bowl exactly because I didn't want to get dragged into this. Wayland protested as he put down his bowl and joined the ranks of Nino and Nolan. What are these Snitch after though? Probably perks they get to have right away. Why give a damn to some long haul revolution when there are perks you get to enjoy right away, right? There are tons of scum like Bancroft out there. They are willing to do just about anything to save their own butts. I can believe he's the kid dad. I've seen this boy. Cute kid, pretty much too. And he's almost well mannered as the Four Eyes. Huh? But we still need to give no one some credit here. He does much better now than when he just came. Shivering from laughing, Shauna slapped no one on the shoulder. People change, especially kid. Bird of a feather flock together, eh? I gather the kid has been flocking a whole lot with you then. Well, not a whole lot, but we do eat together on a regular basis. Which isn't bad things, really. People boarded you with words, right? Word. And where we were just now, huh? You were just saying how Bancroft can do anything. Right. Dude has to snitch to survive because he's so at his wit's end. But everyone is going down together if things down here stay the way they do. What exactly to blame though? The aristocrats? Human nature? All this hellhole itself? A bit of each, I guess. But going back, I was saying, you want to stay away from Field Noen. Bancroft is anything but kind. But what you all said about my mom and me, we're saying things for your sake, son. For my sake? People only open their arm to Noen because he stood up for Field. And there's no way Noen going to cut these ties with Field to earn his place among these people. You're trying to distance yourself from Phil when you were just saying how he's different from his dad. Why are you talking about kid side, son? Wait, what? Why are you taking the kid's side, son? Because he's my friend. I've been in his shoes. If you can stop doubting and hating on someone that need help, how are you going to prove yourself innocent when the table turns somewhere down the road? Word, I'm blown away, kid. Seems like all the reading is doing wonders here. Come on, are you taking the kids' sides too? See, no one hangs around Rachel all the time now, and you just never knows what Bancroft gonna do if no one gets screwed over somewhere down the road. You also remember what happened to Julia? Wait, what? Look, son, just do as we say. If you don't want what happened to your mom happen to you. Do you know who killed her, Wayland? Huh? No one does have his own theory about his mother death. Yet he's never had any information to check against his theory. And he never figured out the purpose of his motive. How in the world? Oh, silly me, I gotta get going now. Wayland puts the sweater down on the table halfway done and make a run for it before anyone knows what happened. Shit! Oh my god, Wayland! This is good though. I almost cleared 3. Yay! I almost cleared 3. What did it clear? Notes. Never mind. Yeah. Chapter. Fuck. What? Hey, no one. Did your dad leave? Right. Hey, look. Huh? No one was about to tell Phil what he just heard about Phil's dad, but decided to drop the topic. What did the doctor say? He said my immune system isn't working properly, which is why I come under the weather. A lot more down here where it's wet and cold. Boy, I can't wait for summer. I won't be sick so often when summer here. Dad won't have to worry about me all the time. He'll rub his finger against the file in his hand that come with no label. This medicine costs us a fortune. Does your dad stay connected with Asar to keep the access of this medicine? I have no idea. He refused to tell me anything about it though. Do you like summer, Noan? I don't have favorite season, but because it doesn't really make difference on the train. But I guess I just have one when I eventually get out with the cargo crew. Cool. Say, why not let go to the forest to look like fireflies in summer? Fireflies? Why though? Because they're beautiful. Have you seen one? In the books I read, yes. I've drawn some before. No one pick up a pencil and a makeshift sketchbook. You put together using scrap paper, drawing a vertical line on the circle, and the circle seems to crack across between the Zillion and the glowing ball that one would see reading mangas. No, and fireflies don't actually look like this. With his finger, Phil traced out a firefly. A firefly has a pair of wings, and the only part of it that glow is its tummy. We can try look for it up in the terminal, but I'm sure it wouldn't look as pretty as the pictures as if oh shit. Are they still around? Yes, my mom brought me to this place to see them before. We should do that too. Sounds great. I can go out there with the cargo crew after my training. No one look up the stair and stares at the dusty light affixed at the car ceiling. Fireflies, eh? I heard a lullaby before that has to do with the fireflies. Lullaby? Wait, do you mean this one? Seeing no one looking back at him and bewildered look, Phil hums out a part of what he believes lullaby no one is talking about. No, not this one. Thinking about a few moments, Phil hum out something's different. Yes, that's the one. I see. Deep in thought, they both fall silent. Have you ever heard of how people think that grass turns into fireflies when it withers and decay? I think I read about that somewhere, but that just doesn't suspicion from the past, no? Well, my mom would always describe us as a grass, with our roots deep in the soil, but she never told me why she thought that though. But I think I know why now. Phil runs his eye through the words, the books again and again. We're as mundane as grass. See? This is what it says in the book. Wild grass strikes deep root, has no beautiful flowers and leaf, yet it imbies dews, waters and blood and flesh of the dead, all trying to rob them of life. As long as it lives, it's trampled upon and mowed down until it dies and decays. But that doesn't mean the wild grass is worthless. You die because you live. You root because you were dying. Dying weed bear new life. And while the skies might not be as the brightest now, The fire burning across the grass field will light up the skies all the same. Ah, that's beautiful though. It all makes sense. Then what people say is about grass turning into fireflies when it withers and decay, because people can't stop missing something when it's gone, no matter how mundane it might be. Bill looked at no one with a serious look on his face. People tend to form their own imagination association by reading books when they're still young, but it's entirely worth it if they can turn their image and association into torches that light up the path ahead for them. Why are you telling me this all of a sudden though? Well, because I was just reading this book, and because goodbye kept coming up in that lullaby you brought up. So I thought of my mom and how she might have turned into fireflies and might be waiting for me out there in the forest and say goodbye to me. Huh. Does it sound like some fantasy I made up for to make myself feel better? No, it doesn't. But see, I was just thinking that if people do turn into fireflies when they die, then we ever have to say goodbye to them, right? I'm just trapped in my memories and the night, and maybe I just need a bit farewell to myself. Why would you have to do that though? I'm responsible for my mom's death. She always encouraged me to read, but we didn't have a whole lot book at home. The terminal at the Parasensual factory had a lot electronic document in it. So she'd take me there every so often at night when there wasn't anyone around. And things went terribly long that night. Bill looked down in silence as he turned the page in the book he's holding, only opened his mouth to speak again after what seems like eternity. Since Mom died, there hasn't been a day where I didn't regret it. Dad... Oh my gosh, wait. Oh. This is too early. Okay. And Dad has been living on the edge ever since to get me my medicine, while I've been living in the melancholy of the past and been anything but helpful. If I could say goodbye to her in the forest where she died, I will be able to let it all go and have what it takes to carry on. No one shakes his head. She made that choice to protect you, and I'm sure she never wants you to forget about her. And I'm sure she never wants to see you crippled by regret. You were absolutely right, but I'm just too scared to face it. I can't do it. I just can't be like you, Noan. You were much more coming so far. But you have never give up. Huh? What do you mean? One doesn't understand those words because he thinks he learned things the hard way and already come to grip with reality. Be it your memory or what you believe in, you hold on the boat. Oh my god, them both. You never have stood up for me to lend me a hand. Had you already given them up? He'll put his now slightly cold hand on Noan's shoulder. Deep now, you are deep into this heroic story, aren't you? None of them is real though. That's only because you didn't have the power to make them so. No, and not because you aren't determined though. That's the difference anyways. Powers corrupt you if power is all you have. But different you went out of your way to help me, knowing full well that you were no match for the guard. And that's no one, it's determination. Determination, huh? But I was just this close on screwing everyone over back then. Rachel asked me to swear that I never do that again if I ever come across something like that. Noan. Bill walked up to Noan and pat Noan's face. Yes? Come on, Noan. I know you might be feeling guilty putting everyone in harm's way, but nothing changed the fact that you saved me, and that's the proof enough that you can still do what you want to do even if you don't yet have what it takes to make it perfect. Oh god, okay. And I'll keep what you did for me in mind and help people in need when I see them. You might not be able to help everyone out there who is in need of help, but everyone you help will go on to help someone else. Sounds great, right? Will you still do it if helping them means you are going to make everyone suffer? Sure, I mean, kindness is a choice, and word is to blame for it. Doesn't allow us to make that choice. And that reminds me what you say that day when you came up to help. If you think I'm out of my mind trying to help, then screw that. Boy, you really need to forget that. Huh? Why though? Wait, does it make you cringe? It is cringe. It is cringe. Bingo. Oops. Dude, just pretend I never said any of that already. Huh. Okay, fine. I'll stop with that, but I'm never going to forget you helped me. And see, it's really got me thinking, and I think I'm going to help people however I can once my leg get better. But you're already doing that, Phil. You're helping me already. Huh? Am I? You see, no one suddenly recall the thing people have said about Phil and can't help feeling tormented when he compared them with all the heartwarming encouragement he heard from Phil with all these past few days. Drawing a deep breath in hesitation, no one decided to sweep it all under the carpet with thanks. Thank you, Phil, for telling me all this. Not knowing why he thanked, the blonde boy lowered his head and laughed. What do you want me to be in the future, Noah? The future? Yeah, a dream, a plan, or something you want for yourself. No one closed his eyes in silence. Well, he said something, but he just can't seem to recall words that came out in his mouth. How in the world did he even forget something so casual? And you, what are you going to do? I just wanted to get better so I can leave train, go to the forest, use the fireflies, preferably with you and Dad. But I'm nowhere close just yet, so I guess we'll just look forward for the summer first. You really love summer, don't you? With burning passion too, because it's only when summer is here that I don't get sick all the time. It isn't exactly cold in the car, but Phil just can't help looking forward to summer. Summer is warm and all, but that's probably also when Phil gets to relive in all his good memories without all the worries. How would you like a new name for good luck? Like what? Phil Lucifer Summer Hepatitis. For the love of God, hugging himself, Phil shivers from the head to toe. Oh, how about Phil Serap von Nord's Unfrauen des Freude? I cannot spell it right. I cannot read it right though. Wow. No one, you make myself feel sorry for this though. That's just a mix of everything. Phil raised his voice, something he rarely ever does. Just call me Summer. Things that should give me enough good luck. Alright, Summer it is then. Thanks. I can't throw at it though. Sure, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. This is cute though. 2 months go by. Bancroft worked days and nights to make up for the lost good. Except there's no end to his team's blunder no matter how hard he worked. He managed to stay around with his connection to the aristocrat up there, but he's been finding it increasingly difficult to stay lately, with his team messing things up again and again. Every so often, no one would see Rachel give him a real piece of her mind in front of the people. Phil has run out of his medicine, and the hellhole that the lower level is eating away at his body, putting him through a low fever again and again. Yet he always lies to his father when he checks on him. When no one trains, Phil will stay in the bookstores for most of the time, where he will either be reading or napping in the corner. Hey Summer, I'm back. Hey, did you see my dad tonight? He was supposed to be back for a few hours. I did, and he laughed asking me a few questions about you. Did he find lost good? No, not yet. What did the captain say? Well, I've personally busted some shithead that tried to do their little things with the goods, and mind you, You're getting busted next if you pulled another trick on me. Please, Captain, I didn't do this. Say the man who has record of working for the aristocrat. My son was very bad condition. He was the one that I could ask help for. You really gotta up your games, Bancroft. She pretty much say the same thing she had before. What do people say though? Doesn't anyone have any idea who stole the good? Well, Bancroft, you said, my man, the man's relative, he done it all. I want to be there to see him die all this day to get torn into pieces by corrupted. Better stay away from his son, boy. Young boy will probably grill you up when he's got hungry. They don't seem like the way to help. I definitely give your dad a hand when I finish my training in 2 months. No, please don't, Nolan. I think I know my dad is up to, what my dad is up to, but I can't stop him. He never passed the captain's screening. Can work just fine as a crew member, but things are a disaster when he tries to play leader. He needs help because I was injured, and he only found this place after pulling some strings. And see, it wasn't resource that the aristocrat took from him in exchange. It was info. I'm sure Dad would never have gone down this path. He still had resource to trade with the aristocrat, and I bet he wouldn't have to go through any of this if I had died back then. You didn't ask to be rough up though, and I wouldn't have been the same without you, buddy. People change, especially kid. Pretty sure our boy is gonna grow a whole lot more when round up all longer he hang out with us. Birds of feathers flock together, eh? Right, I really don't think I'd be the same person that I am today without you. And did you forget about what you said about fireflies? No, it does. I do still remember what I said about fireflies, but I think I'm starting to have change of mind now, knowing what happened to all those people my dad snitched on. It's been 6 months since we boarded the train, and for what? Fox and Fox, what? And Fox. And for 6 whole months. It's supposed to be for 6 whole months. Oh my god. I'm gonna update this. I'm gonna update this on what is it? On the group though. Wait. Oh my god. Typos. And for 6 whole months, oh my god! And for 6 whole months, that's how Dad got my medicine and this resource he had to pay for the lost good. And I'm just afraid that they are going to hurt someone close to you next, or maybe you even. Come on, son, you hang around Rachel all the time now, and she tells you everything, and you just never know what Bancroft is gonna do when he get crazy somewhere down the road. Look, son, just do as we say. If you don't want what happened to your mom happen to you. And I don't see how that's any different from if we personally did the hurting ourselves. It's fine as long as your dad is still getting paid properly for his work. You just need to pay for all the lost good and make sure he never lost anything again. But Dad still just keep losing them. And he hasn't even gotten what he's been working for because his pay all goes to paying for the good lost. And they still have no idea whatsoever who stole them. No, please, Nolan. Thank you for the offering, but I think it's best that you stay out of this. This is a hint though. This is a hint. This is a hint that Field actually know. Field left nothing in the book storage except for his fall finished Firefly and his note. The notebook come with the instruction sheet. it on how to put together the Firefly stories. The rest of the Firebook is the notebook is full of field thought and the sentence and line, and he copied off from the book he read. The handwriting, the first half of the notebook is neat, and when the field was writing about the changing season of nature, sign that he was still in a stable condition then. The handwriting of the content of the second half, however, is the exact opposite. They are in the first half, with stain of blood here and there on the page. When no one get in the very last of the 2 page, he reads the word 3 times and finally understand what they say. Friend, the time is close. I'll turn to the darkness and wander in the nothingness. You still expect my largeness? What can I offer you? What, Cielus? It is still darkness and void and stop. But I don't like only darkness or vanish into your daytime. I'd only like a void that never sees your heart. I like that, friend. I have traveled alone, not only without you, but in darkness without other shadow. Only myself submerged by darkness, in that would my whole be mine. He's dead. He's so freaking dead. No one put down the notebook and looked around, but Ken seems to find field anywhere in the otherwise usually crowded lower level car that now has a handful of souls. Unable to feel further and feeling helpless, no one starts shouting out his friend's name among the people already in bed. Summerfield? For crying out loud, kid, do you know what time it is? Not surprisingly at all, people don't hesitate to yell at him. Sorry, I'm just looking for my friend because he went missing. He what? You sure he didn't head out with the cargo crew? They're supposed to head down to City 074 tonight and will be back in the morning. The man sit up from his dirty mattress and yawned. He's about my age. There's no way he have left the cargo crew because he just isn't fit enough to do that. Not fit enough? Wait, are you talking about Bancroft's son? Yes, that's him. Have you? Wouldn't say a thing even if I have seen him. We're damn fed up with Bancroft's little drama. Just can't wait to see him kick off the train. Ditto. Ain't it funny how shit happened to his team every single time? Dude just shouldn't be captain, period. None of his men listen to him and they're good or go missing whenever they're out of a mission. I just want you guys gone ASAP so we can all have a good night's sleep. You really think that gonna put end onto this situation? Excuse me? There will be a second and third more Bancroft as long as the guard from the upper level keep their rules in place. We could choose to sit around and watch them die, but you never know who's gonna be next. He has it coming. Ah, okay. But he was only just to save someone. Leaking out info and losing good what considered wrong now according to the rules, but good to say the rules are going to stay the way forever. Remember that. We are all heroes or we are zeros. Rules they just put into place the industrial carriage. The aristocrat would be more happy to keep shipping someone off there. My god. Okay. There that hampers the rest of the team so long as the people keep trying to single out the bad apples. So Captain Rachel always say, are all the bad apple to blame for our suffering? No, they are not, because as long as they can trade info for resource, people will jump the opportunity any day of any week. See, we have twisted the rules against ourselves when the rules are what's wrong in the first place. I'm not saying that I stand with these people, but the rules are what's wrong. I sympathize with all the innocent people that get dragged down to the mud. Why are we turning our back on Phil when he's done nothing wrong and want to bring about the change? We hate the aristocrat gods for treating us the way they do, but aren't we doing the exact same thing? Wow, shithead, think you know everything, huh? I like everything he said though, attaboy son. Captain Shona? So I dropped by when I heard all the buzz coming down here. Don't worry though. Rachel ain't around and I won't tell her a thing. Field went missing, Sona. Sure, you have looked everywhere? Kid, no one's such a Chad. Indeed. Oh my god. This is good. This is good stuff though. He's actually good stuff though. I went through all the places he usually go, and his notebook is the only thing I found. No one hand notebook over Shauna. She quickly goes through it. Let's look for them together, kid. Might still be around. But we can't let Bancroft stick around anyone. Your sick wife, Rock's kid, and Jason's mom. These are just some people who are here that we should just kick off the train. And I can keep going if you want me to. Oh yeah, just for your information, I know that they are all up to. You all hate Bancroft guts because he's been capitalizing on what you're doing, right? The desperate times call for desperate measure. I totally get that. And you all damn right to say that he got what coming his way, but who are you all to say and you are any less guilty? What do you mean? You all let him handle the goods alone knowing that he'll lose them. Need I say more? And boy, I would have told Rachel all this already. I had heard about them earlier. Rachel doesn't know any of this? Like hell she would. She's been doing all this to help make life better for us while we are busy trying to help these scoundrels up this screw ourselves over. Does seeing Bancroft screw up over and over again make life better for any of you? Do you have to come down here and strangle someone you hate every time Bancroft loses his good and snitch? Shauna throws a punch at the wall with her smile still on the face. Now just answer me this. Are you going to look for Field or not? That silent ensures until someone from the maintenance crew speak up. I check out the security camera over at the storage and send a few guys to the ventilation duct. Those places ain't the easiest for kid to get back out once they're in there. Thank you. And we need you to come with us, kid. Sure. No one leave the car with the man. And what's gonna be for the rest of you, huh? I'll look around. I'll go with you. Should we double check with Rachel to see if the kid is out with the team? Right. I'll do that with my terminal. Oh gosh. Stay here if you want, but tag along if you can let us hand. Lucy, do us a favor and check out where you and the kids usually play hide and seek. On it. This single event isn't going to erase all the hard feelings that are already there, but no one just feel that they have just made a dent in the tip of the iceberg. Field, where are you? The boy called out his mate. At last fighting again. Oh wait. Let me change my position on my chair and also drink some water. For fuck's sake, let's go. The search team have looked through every corner in the lower level car but haven't found anything. It isn't until 2 in the morning the next day that no one come across a thread that seems as thought it came from Field's car around the entrance of the ventilation duct. Storage 54, the carriage G. When people get into the storage and check the security footage, they notice that there is a range of area the security camera fails to capture because the camera is unable to turn properly with all the ducts stuck at its rotating shaft. The range of the area isn't big at all, but still leave enough room for a child to pass through easily. Well, nothing caught on the tape. This ain't fishy at all, right? What was the kid doing here anyway? Bancroft team just left for a mission and the kid might just have left with them. Let me double check with Rachel. Through her terminal, Shauna again got a reply in the negative. We have gone through everything already. How can someone just disappear like that? Should we just wait until the team come back tomorrow then? Wait, Field, what? Bancroft got back to the train at 6 in the morning. He was still around when I left for training in the morning, but he has gone when I got back at 10 that night. He went out on a mission with you guys? No, he wasn't. I kept my eyes out for the good the entire way because they cost an arm and leg and I didn't see him around. Is it possible that he was hiding among the goods? We went through all the box already. When did you do that? We did it once to minimize our stopover before we arrived at the station. And then a second time when we were delivering the good. Wait, is it possible that he went missing right after the first time we went through the goods? No way, because we ran quick check over the good once halfway through the mission. Quick check, you said. You're right, because a few of our transport vehicle toppled over when we ran into some corrupted on the way. I mean, we did spend some time going around a place without the good to divert their attention, but we didn't pick up any abnormality when we got back. Did you lose anything this time? No, we totally thought someone had their eyes on this particular batch of good because they were such gems, but we didn't really lose anything beside a few things that got damaged from the attack. Could he still be on the train? We went through everything in the lower level altogether. If he's still on the train, he's gotta be somewhere up there. Yes, we went through together, even all the ventilation duct and the roof. Did you say you did it all together? Bancroft looked at them incredulously. Right, I mean, not everyone was able to help, but a lot of people give us all a hand. But this is all we found. No one's hand at the thread he found over to Bancroft. I found it one of the ventilation duct, but I can't be sure it's something that came off its scarf. Bancroft rubbed the thread for a few moments before he gave it a sniff, and that's when his face paled. The texture, the smell of it, yes, it's gotta be the scarf he wears that he got from my wife, 100% sure. Which ventilation duct did you find this in? The ventilation, the one storage 54, the carried ass. G54? No one's not. Why would he want to go there though? Well, so I see you're totally clueless, huh? Sad? What do you mean? Please, we don't want to get kicked off the train. Assad burst out laughing as he mimicked a child's voice. That's not something Phil would ever say. So he decided to tag along to see who's been stealing all the goods. And bam, when he came out the boxes he was hiding in, he caught Daddy's red-handed. But we didn't lose anything this time. You sure you didn't leave your boy in City 74 for him to do the stealing for you? Are you out of your mind? I didn't even have time to see him because of this stupid long route you said you were going to take. Assad smirked. Oh yes, we did take a long route, but so what? Are you gonna snitch to one of the dickhead now you get to your little boys this mad? Why would— oh no, what the hell? How did he knows my goods were in 54 anyway? Oh, I see, you told him my goods were there. Oh, hello Kakato, hello. Oh, this is actually your first time here, huh? I think so, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Selamat datang di stream ya. Hari ini kita lagi main Punishing Gray Raven. Ini adalah patchnya No One. Dan sekarang lagi mau mencoba untuk ngeberesin ininya sih, storynya. You should bring the question to your son because you are not going to believe what I say either. But let's see, if he's not on the train, then he's gonna be in City 74 with all the good then. Or are you just going to leave him there to die because he's such a burden? With his lips trembling, Bancroft turned around and looked for the door. The countdown light on the frame is flashing signal that the train will be departing from City 74 in no time. I'm going to look for him. Wait, what? He has to be in the city. He is either at the base or where the corrupted attack us. He grabbed his protective suit and made a dash for the door. Wait, you haven't got your reward yet since you didn't lose too many things. This time, there's still food and bottle of water down the homemade rum. Oh my god, what the hell happened here? After your monthly fine, the goods is taken care of. It's cold there and you should bring some of them. Barbara, bring them to him. Here. She produced a bag with bottles in it from behind the counter and tossed it toward Bancroft. Thanks. When are you coming back, sir? I probably won't be back for a while. I'll be living out there with Phil when I found him, since there's no way the train is going to keep staying here for me. We'll hop back on when train come back here again. Can I go with you? You can't. I'm going to go alone because it's too much dangerous out there. But I want to still thank you for everyone else that helped look for Phil. Because, see, I never thought anyone would ever give me a hand after what I did. Bancroft stand up and step out of the crossing door. When no one turned around, he sees Astra and Barbara, who's completely taken over his mother's place, smiling back at each other. Ever since then, no one has been asking around if she's at Bancroft and Phil, except they both seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth, gradually fading away from people conversation. Having a hard time letting go, no one finished the mechanical fireflies Phil left behind, using discarded mechanical part he gathered. Think this will do as a keep safe between us. Training, walking alone in Downspur, and jumping at every chance to all look for Phil. No one grows used to this as time passes by. The lower level have been the same hellhole it's always been, but no one knows that the fire in his heart will burn strong so long as he still has a place among those people out there. A year after Julie's death, no one passed Rachel's test. He can now leave the train and join the cargo crew for a mission. Oh yo, let's go! He looks cool! Oh my god, I'm totally gonna screenshot this. Chew! There we go! Nice, let's go. Not a day has gone by that he stopped trying to bring about their collective dream and finding his long lost friend. Living among the people, experiencing their warmth and complexity. The first hand the boys grow up to be a well-rounded young man who now thinks twice before he acts. He sees fireflies flying in the forest for the first time. When he is out on the delivery mission. Before him are countless glowing spots on the ground that have their ways into a path that lead into the dark of the night, and it's only then that it hits him that he's never forgotten be it his hot temper or all the heart-wrenching goodbye he had to say, though, toned down over the years by the warmth he felt from all those around him. They have been with him all along and have now become an unsurfable part of him. No one still dreams of the forest now every now and then. And whenever he does, he sees Phil smiling among the fireflies. Same way he once hoped to see his friend. Where is he now? Is he living somewhat far away from Isaiah and with Bancroft? Or is he long gone now? Oh god, okay. For years he's been looking for them. And years they remain elusive as the fireflies in his dream and the lullaby his mother used to sing. Up with the sunrise above the horizon, then away the night fade. Summer. Oh my god, Litos is here again, fuck. Jolting away from seems to be endless dream, no one noticed that he's grabbing Litos' hand as Litos tries to took the medical device up to him as he sees before. Litos, wait, what was that? We put you into sleep because your mind was a little unstable and you just never woke up. Right, my name is Noan. My mind went berserk and I went to coma when I recall my name. And the reason I threw it away. Do you mind letting go? Oh, sorry. We're going to hook this up to me just now. This device is meant to treat mine and cord fell off when they are bumped into it. When Bell bump it in the middle of a fight. It was just trying to put it back on you. Did I wake up after the cord fell off? Wait, did you say in the middle of a fight? No one's look up and see Tubble is having a shouting match with a few constructs just a few meters away. Just grow up already, kid. You're nothing more than Ascendant's partner crime in the moment they step out there. Why can't you just have more confidence in us? Because confidence takes us nowhere. We are powerless against this disaster, and the Ascendant is our way out. Shut your trap before I call you the purifying force on you. What in the world is going on over there? It's all because of me. I put it to sleep without following the maintenance procedure. I forgot to follow the standard procedure because I was on the edge since I had my teammate died after his mind went berserk. We never woke up. They all wanted to hold me accountable, and we're going to report this whole incident to higher ups, except the reception here at the base is now dead. People have been saying that this is what happened to some other base before they were attacked by Ascendants, which kind of put me on the edge now. Why are you calling the Purifier Force on me when I'm just trying to save people? The Ascendant I ran into told me I'm good enough to pass the filtering, and that he come to me if I survive his test. That's why are we shunning this chance when it's right there in front of us? The best that we report this to the higher ups, Double. Everyone here would be in dire danger if the Ascendant actually come here. But this place won't be safe forever if they don't come here. We still might get attacked in any time. All threat is still around us. Double. Sacrificing a few people mean nothing if I get to have the power of an Ascendant. And I can save even more people with that. You freaking son of a... Oh, okay. Ascendant? Hello, my beloved traitor who have relinquished your past. The clown is here, never mind. The very power you came seeking shall arrive in no time. But before he is here, I can take and answer some of the frequently asked questions you might have. That's Roland. The rumor is true. Will this... Oh... Yes, you may go back now. Hold on, do you see who's in the medical chamber? Don't sweat it, that's special guest personally invited by him. And he's a much better safer than any of you. Eh? Look, he's waking up. A special guest, you say? Ascendant, defecting construct, I remember them. I've seen them all before. Good. Oh my god, good design character, not playable. Let's go screenshot that, thank you. Are you taking him? I am, because we'll be seeing even fewer human in the future and further down to the road our plan goes. And I never wanted to see this planet deprived of all life. Shit. There will be construct and machine, but there are still countless talented humans trapped within their carnal shell that have yet to get their ticket. Gemini caught him right when he fell off the train. The new weapon has made him immune to punishing, and he's right here at City 210. I say our new plan will be off to good start with all this coincidence. These are his memories from when he was going in and out of coma. Someone brought him to an entirely white room where he has severely injured. He didn't catch a good look of the person's face with all the light in his eyes, but he still remembered that weird looking chair. Boy, look at how damaged he is, and he's still alive. How would you like him to deal with? I want him to stay alive, but feel free to turn him into one of yours. Wait, what? To turn him into one of us your way, if you wish. Understood? Where is Tassel? I thought you brought him back with you. He's in City 4-3 with the woman. Another good-looking character, gosh, please. He calls up the screen and terminal and click on live feed from the security camera. The scenes show a half-demolished building with long-haired young men look coldly at the people who were once his comrade and comrade as they provide the woman with on-the-spot medical treatment. I'll be keeping an eye out for Teasel. He doesn't have a place among these people anymore, and that's how I know he'll come back here. Is he the reason you came on this? Oh, no, I actually came to get what I feel I left with you here. Ready to use Cynthia Original Gather? No, we're going to run another experiment. When he regained his memory, he has hard time recognizing his body. Did that happen to the surgery? No. Maseng pakubolong. What? Ako gak ngerti loh, aku gak ngerti maksudnya apa. Now there seems to be more to it than that. All the damage he sustained is reminding him that he's missing a certain part of his memory. And there goes another trial, see? Told you that none of this defecting construct would ever make the cut. You're going to put Babylonia on the edge, letting him go around, spreading the word however he wants. And that's exactly what I want. Oh, I see. You're trying to bait them, huh? Exactly. Coba bacanya cepat. Maseng paku bolong, maseng paku balong, masang paku bolong. Kata masang paku bolong, berarti mukul paku kah? Ya mukul paku deh, kayak mukul paku deh. Ya enggak ya. Jis, nggak ngerti gua. So I'm getting laid off, I get her. No, but I just thought that I let him handle things here. I'll bring you up to speed about Luna in the foreseeable future. And I don't suppose you'll still be around working for me once that happened, no? Well. With a smirk on his face, Roland turned around and to look to the person sitting on the chair. I heard you didn't have a lot of ascendants working for you. And that's make all of the ascendants you have are either trainees like Cindric or stand-ins like your truly. And that's why I thought there were special requirements in place that you wanted your ascendants to meet. But the kid has trouble controlling himself sometimes. What? Baca yang cepatnya cuma seng paku bolong itu aja, mas. Oh, seng paku bolong, seng paku. Seng paku bolong, seng paku kuat. Seng paku bolong. Wait, seng paku bolong. Anjis, gue langsung mendadak ngeloading dong, mikir itu apa. I mean, you should have seen him when he came face to face with Gray Raven ex-commandant Refrain. The kid was clawing like little puppy. I see him as an empty shell without a soul. What exactly are you trying to do? Placing so much trust in a lunatic like this. I need there to be a lot of people can join our rank. Oh, sempakmu. Oh, ampun. Iya. Sekarang gua ngerti sih. Oke, ya. Masuk. Sekarang ngerti. Wah, itu mesti coba-coba tuh, nanti gua keliling-keliling. Gua keliling-keliling temen gua kasih gituan. I need there to be a lot more people can join our rank in the new world after the filtering. And his vision of the new world isn't different from mine. Those that fail to pass filtering might as well make themselves useful by being the red tide food. He believed that they'll be sleeping happily even ever after in the red tide, because red tide will literally have dissolved. all their pain from when they were still alive. Welcome back Kuya, welcome back. Gua nanti gua keliling-keliling Kelvin, gua nanti keliling-keliling nanti kalau pas lagi free time gua keliling-keliling gua kasih tuh. Which is why he loved the world in the red tides with all his heart, as much as he does those twisted shards. And I have no reason to wake him up from his dream, no matter what they are. Spoiling your kid never does them good. How are you? Would you rather stick my nose into what you do, or do you just not believe that I steer clear your way? If you don't want to become one of my ascendants, then all the work you do here and the information you receive are nothing more than a trade. You already have what it takes to stand in the new world. And as long as you steer clear of the filtering, you can go anywhere you want and I won't stop you. You won't stop me, but you are still going to keep an eye on me. That's only appropriate because you are not one of us yet after all. No, not one of you. Your special guest is only suffering so much because he's not one of you yet either, isn't he? That's right, I got this one because I was rejected somewhat. Why didn't I agree? I'll never be your accomplice. So you think this is a crime? What else do you think you are a hero? Everything you do is just reinforcing your big bad stick. I won't be surprised if you show up as a black silhouette next time. Well, this is another black silhouette though. This is the best way to make sure everyone's alive. Thus becoming a shard of memories countless living to you. They are certainly more alive than a completely rotten shell. I want you to understand we share similar past, share similar regret. You should understand where I'm coming from. I say it again, I understand why you're gone off to the deep end, but I never agree with your action. Okay. Ada kok ada. Nanti bentar lagi ada nih. Not to mention, nih bentar ya gua coba gini deh. Ada kok, selalu ada. Nah ini dia nih. Now I can still detect signal from the corrupted. The scout drone also stopped working, so what's going on? Let me try if I can restart it. Oh, di sini dong pas. Nah. This way it will be fine. Look like it was just turned off, not broken. Oh, what? Bisa gue gerakin ya? Wah, banyak. Bentar, aku mesti kemana ini? Wait, ini gimana? Oh no. Sebentar. Gak ada kodenya sama sekali loh. passage. Where's the freaking code? Where's the freaking code? Try 1031. Well then, let's go. I didn't find the clue. I didn't find the clue. I'm just gonna brute force this then. I'm just gonna brute force this. Okay, there's still no one there. So let's go. Come here. Come. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, how can this guy stay uncorrupted with all the environment on this high punishing? Oh, wait, me? Earthquake? No, it's the red tide coming out from the underground. The red tide, the punishing fire's concentration is increasingly rapidly. Hurry back to the medical center. Loading! Okay, never mind, thank you. At last, fighting scene again. Let's go. The battle has been going for the 3 hours, and the individual corrupted and hetero creature are still shambling toward Medical Center 09. The defense are all damaged, the corpse of corrupted filling every street and ally. The punishing fire's concentration has gone from bad to worse. Adding fuel to the flame, the street outside of the medical center have cracked apart. Red tide oozes out, obstructing the way in and out. Something wrong. This thing seems to know where they're doing. It's supposed to know what they are doing, not where. What they are going. Unlike the barrage hetero creature who attacked thoughtlessly. How's the medical center doing? Staying inside the center is still safer now, but we have got a lot of injuries. This is bad. The CPF going to overload it if the fire's concentration remains this high. We should evacuate everyone ASAP, or at least call reinforcement. We can't evacuate, there's nowhere to go. I just came back from patrol. The road are damaged and covered by red tide. They're not completely submerged yet, but our defense will hold up for long. The others won't stand a chance. We're trapped. Something is seriously wrong. This isn't random. Tabo, did you lure an ascendant here? That ascendant only said he come to me. Why would he do something like this? To destroy us, obviously. Did you think he'll deliver you a crown without hurting someone else? I'm sorry, Lillian, but we better kick him out. Gosh. Yeah, Lillian sangat imut bener. Lillian really cute though. But he's heavily infected right now. Sending him out will kill him. Well, his ascendant buddy can save him. Wait. The young man defeat the last hetero creature by the door to the entrance before pushing it open by entering the medical center. I might be the one who's connected to the ascendant. Huh? Just remember something before I lost my memory. I might have met the ascendant. Hey, this guy's almost clean. He's been fighting with us all this time. His infection should be way worse than this. Maybe his inner device was enchant? Can you control the corrupted? I don't know. I don't know how at the very least. Maybe a transcendent. Can't be. His punishing fire's concentration is way too low for that. You aren't being serious, are you? That's wild. Apa? What? I don't know if Zillion is that person or not. Spoiler. Wait, the silhouettes. The silhouette is really it's really look like Zillion though. It's the silhouette when we meet Roland. We see Zillion there. Manga? Are you talking about Cartman Rider who forgot he was demonic scientist? No, it's the one of the guy who picked up that journal. And also lost his memories. Wait, that note? Can't believe you read that. Wait a minute, didn't you lose your memories? How come you remember the plot of those mangas? What on earth are you two yapping about? Sorry. Is he an ascendant you met, Tabolt? No, he was standing in the dark and his silhouette looked like a giant snake, I say. What about you? Do you remember your ascendant look like? Not really, but I'm pretty sure mine wasn't a giant snake. What yours tells you? Mine wanted me to become one of them. I refused and then I black out. That was more or less what I was told as well. I guess they aren't that strict on who they choose. Recruiting victim, anyone will do. Fall to our trap. Stop repeating that what Anna said. Let's just kick both of them out. Stop, that won't solve a thing. The punishing fire's concentration is too high outside. We'll probably kill them if we send them away. They're the reason we're in this mess right now. Why shouldn't we kick them out? Comms are down right now. We can't even call any backup. The way I see it, everyone remotely suspicious shouldn't be able to stay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's still cute though. I know things are pressing right now, but that doesn't mean we should just take everyone in. We don't have enough medical supplies to begin with. I'm just gonna spoil it. Sometimes Lamia can turn herself to Lamia-like self-disguise to Zillion. Oh, okay. I know now. I know how it is. We can just keep them out. They're connected to the Ascendant. We got to put them out, to put them down. Sob. Do you think killing us will save you? If an Ascendant is after medical center, you are still going to die. Unless there are enough people to protect this place. It's all your fault. The crowd began to argue intensely. Watching the scene unfold, no one can feel his non-existing heart aching. He has been through something similar as he's recovered some memories. Desperate the folks who involved with the wrong people. The innocent who were branded guilty by association. The powerless bird from the years of oppression on fear. Was sharpened into a knife going for their kin throat. The moment exploded. This tragedy will keep repeating itself as long as pain and suffering fill people's lifehood. Something changed. This time, no one, not the powerless boy he once was. Let me make use of this anomaly before I lose control. I'll get you reinforcement. Excuse me? If comms are down, we're surrounded by the red tide. Let me go out and find reinforcement. But you are sure if you're an ascendant, it could be coincidence that you are immune. You won't make it alone if you were attacked by a lot of corrupted or arrive somewhere with much higher virus concentration. Or do not. There's no try, is there? Not to mention that I could possess power I couldn't control. Power that could harm you all. Why should we trust us? What if you run away? Better that we take you down before you recover your full power. You can kill me, but everyone here will die as well if we are trapped in the red tide. Didn't Zillion say CPF won't run for long? Let him go. An elderly refugee talk up and step and be sluggish, but his presence is profound. Why? He wouldn't have mentioned an ascendant if he wanted to run away. So maybe he was protecting Tabolt? then Tabult can stay. He will surely come back if he want to protect Tabult. But I know we are wary of the enemy hiding in the dark, but his paranoia when we haven't even caught a glimpse of that ascendant will only spell our defeat. Tabult and these young men are just trying to help. They mean well. They have yet to show any of abilities you mentioned. These are only a few things of us left. What remain if we hurt those that stand by us. Let him go. That's the only way. Please trust me, ascendant or not, I'll never use that power to do harm. No one has planned for the worst, and if he loses control, he will do anything to stop himself from hurting others, even if it costs his life. Oh gosh. It's okay, Selena, it's okay. I will come back with reinforcement. You know what will happen, right? You were associated with Ascendant. Purifying Force will come for you when you are back. Then let me do what I can to help you all before that happens. He knows he might be out of time. People hesitate in silence. Eventually, they nod at no one. Swayed by the tide, they cannot cross and no one unyielding gaze. Alright, you're on. The other three will stay. No one nod back at the rest of them and turn to face Tabult. There is much he want to say, but now is not the time. All no one can do is smile and wave at Tabult, Zillion, and Lethal. Wait for me. Let's go. Better fighting things again. Reptile has appeared on the street outside of a medical center. If continues, the purifying concentration will go up. Let's go. Oh, there's so much corrupted though. This part of such lore incoming. What? Help me. Why did you do this? You could have passed the filtering. You should have accepted. You should have saved me for Shrek. And who is Shrek? How I wish I were the one who survived. What? You're nobody. You should cherish the opportunity given to you. Okay. That's it. That's what you want to say. That's the only thing you want to say. That's it. Anything else? Nothing else then. Trying to attack monster. It disappeared. What is that? Construct kept by the Ascendant. I heard this thing. I heard the footsteps. Sounds like the red tide too. What? Shrek is knowing? What? Shrek is knowing? What? Okay, come at me, bro. That's oh my god, that's some nickname that he got though. Shrek. The sound is gone. Yeah, from chapter 13 I explained it. Whoa, okay. No time is running out. I have to get through here before it's too late. Oh, there's still more, huh? Oh. The dark sky, crimson phantom, the blood river from the picture of Inferno. Their whispers are filled with hatred, protesting about the young man who's rushing by. You could have saved us. You were chosen, but you ran away from responsibility. Why wouldn't you save us? Why? Why did you leave? Save me, Shrek. That name. The young man stopped running and turned toward the red tide projection. Who are you? I'm a task force defector. If we're meeting an Ascendant base, I assume we're all the same. Why did you defect? You're surprised. Are you surprised that I choose an unlikely way to live instead of a likely way to die? I heard that following the filtering will turn you into corrupted. I have to try, right? That's what's your name, by the way? Oh my god. What? Everyone call me Shrek. Shrek, I apologize. I think that name has to be associated with someone or grace or monster. But I suppose nothing wrong with calling you a monster when you're the construct that ascendants are feeding in the jail cell. I suppose. Well then, let's hope we both pass the filtering, Mr. Monster. Oh my god, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. You want to know what the filtering actually is? It's a task to select our comrades from what your memories have to show me. It's akin to how human conservation area choose their skilled worker. People don't turn into corrupted if the conservation area don't choose them. Are you sure? Abandoned, they become scavengers who linger on searching, looting, and stealing resources, livelihood, and broken world. They take, and one day they'll die when someone else take from them. Don't worry, I don't want to blame anyone, but I won't despise any. The world is taken over by the punishing fires. They don't have choice. They are forced to become who they are. Simply want to put an end to their suffering sooner. Is it the one who actually live in a muddy place? The one who always bat on mud? Is it that one though? Is it that one though? Female construct was smiling at him earlier, is writing to it. She was long become one of the phantom, repeating her plea before dying with faint broken world. Save me, Shrek. See? Those who become one with the Crimson Sea are not that. Their life have begun anew. But I'm sure it's hard for you to comprehend this way. The Ascendants scoop up some of the red tide and deliver it before know it. Their mind and data are gone. They are all stored here. They are searching for each other, becoming the whole from the pain of their loss. Red tide feeds and the hungry and unite the departed. It takes away all doom and gloom and stitches together all their joy. I was busy with university and then I got lazy to read. I see. No worries. That's why I'm here to read it for you guys who actually lazy to read the story though. No worries. She let them gather and decompose, turning them into the creature of order, Mister. When we arranged them, or a host of chaos when they came together. Those live and amiss are hardly what they were. Rather than complete truth and shell, they would have been. No, I think I refer Shrek. The monster name sounds more like one of us. You should hate this world as much as I do. This world that keep churning out dead bodies one after another. You should want to change it as well. I don't want to force you to choose. I can give you more times if you're still undecided. Mr. said you only become a threat if we made you one of us again. You will. So I'm going to guide you. I'll never force you to do anything. Oh, by the way, if you're thinking about saving those who are still alive, why don't you try out your new power? My new power? Exactly. You're wondering what will happen, aren't you? I made you so you have retained your mind. Nothing broken for once. I borrowed Mr. Access and planted some magic in you. As long as you're near me, you don't have to fear the punishing fires. Instead, it can become your strength. You can read the information stored within the red tides. You can see the dead, save the living, and kill whoever you want to kill. That won't be necessary. I'm good. You don't want to save people? Of course I do. And why won't you agree? I never be your accomplice. Ah, that's why. Okay, I see. Fragments of his broken memories begin to connect, slightly dispelling the fog within his mind. I rejected the offer, but what happened afterward? You leave me no choice. You'll slowly lose control of yourself until you become a monster that hurt other people. Wait, why did I reject it? If I don't use those powers to hurt people, I won't become accomplice to the Ascendants. I'm still high school at that time, so I have from... No worries. I'm at university too, though. No worries. I'm still studying in university too. But there is still danger losing control. The young man turned to the red tide projection once more. What am I missing? It's too late, Shrek. The distorting projection struggles to hold together, repeating the word a woman said approaching a man. That's what it always says in my book. A bird that was born in a cage with fear will fear the sky. A ghost that soared to the air will fear the cage. Human can only make choice based on what they know. Someone without a past, someone who runs from it, is destined to be lost in the way of the future. What? Masih belum lah, masih asik ini. I'm just entering university semester 1. Oh yeah, you just entered university. I'm actually in the university, so yeah. Don't you remember this is the second time we have met? Bella? It's been too long. Wait, what? Oh gosh, what? Okay, it's almost 3 hours though. Never mind. Let's continue. Winter, the first encounter between Bella and the 7-year-old Noan. Noan has witnessed the conflict within Aslam and slowly come to a boiling point during the years he has served on the cargo crew, festering wood that test the boundaries of people that below. To stand a chance against the guard from the upper level, Rachel has finally found several weapon supplies who are willing to work with her after a long period searching on hard work. Kok gua sendiri ya di chat pakai bahasa Indonesia? Gak apa-apa. Beberapa ada yang kok, sama beberapa viewer juga ada yang orang luar soalnya gitu aja sih. Still, there are mostly desperate people in the lower level who are willing to snitch on them. The cargo crew has to hide the weapon they have pursued in different cargo, sending them across the road with their trucks to keep their plan safe. They will have to wait for the right time before retrieving the weapon. Captain Rachel told me to come here and collect the remaining blessing boxes. Is Mr. Bethel here? My grandfather went to sleep after finishing his work. You were from the cargo crew. Where's Rachel? She's busy with something else, so she asked me to come this time. I heard Rachel distrustful of the people around her. I wasn't expecting it to be bad that she is making a child captain. She got to know and hate with her hand. Have you considered I might be a genius prodigy? Oh, Oh my gosh, oh my god. Belum. Oh, belum nangis, masih belum. Gak tau, lu tanya Zizi deh, tanya Zizi chapter berapa gue bakal nangis. If battle isn't here, maybe you can help with the supplies instead. Sure. Sure, you mean as the last batch of the merch, right? Right. Weapon part and ammo have all been dispersed among the unsold blessing boxes according to later specification. The guard are used to seeing these boxes. They'll open the container to inspect the other packages, but they're too lazy to open the blessing boxes one by one to check what's inside. Every time Rachel purchased a new order of weaponry, she disguised them as unsold blessing boxes and hide them in different refugee bags. Just like how these Pandora boxes were the aristocrat tools to destroy the lower level. They are now the cargo crew's instrument to secure power and thwart rebellion. As long as you guys know what you're doing. Not counting the one with the merch, we somehow sold 31 of these boxes. Can't believe there are still people who fall for this scam. They're selling much worse than they used to. No one making them anymore on the train. This is the last batch remaining. What about the other item we're selling here? They're almost out, including the moonshine. Here's the list. You'll find for you're free. Mending aku pakai bahasa Mars. My grandfather said no. The way he put it, you will only drag him into your fight if he joins you. You'll be asking for supplies of or refugee or something else. He'll never hurt at the end of it. Furthermore, involvement will only put this base at risk. Selling you guys weapon is as far as we can go. Alright, understand. Get on with your work. The bees are also done with rebuilding the base last night, so take them with you. The woman looks forward where Bumblebee is slightly with anguish and disgust. They are also masked a lot. So that's Bella. I see, that's Bella. No one and the cargo crew aide walk toward where Bumblebee is resting and find the upper level guard that usually oversee the operation here are nowhere to be found. The Bumblebee member all look exhausted and sad, their head lowered. Blood splattered on the ground near them, telling the same story once again. They did this? Who else? Someone could finish the crazy amount of work, so they were going to deduct our pay? Our captain was pissed, so he started fighting with the guard. Couldn't finish your work again? Finish my ass. Shouting angrily with his hoarse voice, the Bumblebee captain stand up his hand, covering his injury. The CPF wasn't completely fixed. We work on the area. We didn't have enough protective gear, but the dickhead didn't give a fuck. The CPF always fail a few months before we come here to rebuild. We're gonna die if we arrive early. If we arrive late, who's going to let us arrive late? Okay. So many folks on the train could use a meal, but they wouldn't bring extra hands, so they wouldn't have extra mouth to feed. I was complaining about the lack of work for all hungry folk on the train 4 years ago, but it's worse now. Those who stayed are starving, and those who came out here are worked to death. Time was short, and we had to change 2 weeks ago. CPF reconstruct site broke down in the middle of the night. We all working underground, so no one noticed it when the signal light turned on red. The engine at the base spotted it and contacted the dickhead overseeing the work. Guess what? Those drunkards were sleeping. They didn't even bother to do anything, so the engineer thought we were there. By the time the dickhead woke up in the middle of the day, we already had 4 infected. We even had to inject the serum ourselves. They're like them every time. Good luck finding them to confirm anything on time. Unless they're here to find us. Suddenly, they'll have the detailed list of every little mistake we made. Some of the things they are charging us don't even make sense. We thought there still be something left. Oh gosh. Kasihan gua telat, tenang, nggak gitu telat kok, nggak begitu telat. How what the captain said when we left the train, if we need to change, we all change. At least they pick us and we won't have a starve. With what they're finding us, we somehow have to pay them back. I was reasoning with them, but the dickhead were like, at least Akidiak gave us 2 meals a day, and they treated us off with CPF and water filter, where we rest if we keep complaining. Can you stand that? How is it different from murdering us themselves? If oh my gosh. I mean, like this story is more of like the corruption, like when you're actually at the lower level, you actually deal with everything single-handed, everything stupid, like corruption and everything else. And when you're in the higher level, you actually okay with that. Mas Zizi mau turun, ada kerjaan, sorry nggak bisa nemenin sampai akhir. Nggak apa-apa, slow. Thank you udah datang ya Kelvin ya. Oh 2 jam aja. Yeah, this is no one's story is actually good though. I don't know why, but and also I don't know how I can say it, but like this is actually what reality is. Like no one's story is actually what reality is though. I mean, like seeing all of this thing happening to no one, to oh my gosh, to his mom, and also yeah, to everyone in this story. In no one's story, I'm actually talking while reading though, don't worry. I mean, like to no one's stories though, they actually say something like, when you actually have power, even if it is actually materialistic, you actually can do many stuff with it. Actually, yeah, that's actually the thing that they actually put on. You actually can do many stuff with it. Okay, bye-bye Kelvin. Thank you udah datang ya. Thank you loh. Yeah, so anyway, like you can do many stuff with it. You actually have the power. You actually have the authority to do anything that you like. You actually can just put some new rules and everything like that. Oh my god, Kuro Games actually give a good explanation of real life stuff. My gosh. I'm gonna give this story 10 out of 10 because like I cried on it. I really cried on the stories. He didn't make it. He was one of the one who couldn't finish those those fucking guard ad was old and sick, and they still choose him to work out there. Where is he? Bumblebee Captain point at the ruin of Wessex, expression livid. You don't want to go there. He died from an infection. No one, hey, let him go. Well, Ed took care of him when he was young. He was the one who helped no one see Julie one last time before she died. Don't blame me if he's infected. With no way to express his anger, the captain fist hit the wall with dull thud. He was echo fade everyone hear woman heartbreaking crying from behind. The person with the gun would up no longer in pain, surrounded with his friend companion he has left with cold and oh my gosh. By the time Bumblebee has finished buying, no one is met with another bad news. What's wrong? Cargo crew in charge of inspecting was standing next to the collapsed crate, staring at the blood flowing out from underneath the pack. The upper level guard were checking the goods and found new blessing boxes to pack. I was going to distract them, but the warehouse suddenly moved and knocked down the crate on top. Cargo crew point at the control panel distance where a woman is sitting quietly with her head lowered. She was not looking at the bloody scene, nor does she look like she was infected to leave her safe. She's the wife of the person who just passed, the one who got shot in the gut. What should we do? Three dead guard under those crate. How the hell are we going to explain it? It was an accident. Their death have nothing to do with the blacksmith boxes or personal quarries. What were we going to say? Will the other guard believe us? I'll testify. I'm also partially responsible. I should have packed the blacksmith boxes more careful. Thank you, but this would have happened if they hadn't discovered the boxes. He sighed, looking at the crying woman at the control panel. Power secured by violence will one day be taken over by violence. Oh gosh. Okay. Sorted, yes. You'll find your payment inside the warehouse A1. Thanks again, we got you. You alright? You look like you're going to break down in any second. Break down? Me? Is there someone else here? Hearing her word, no one finally noticed a dual pain in his chest. I'm fine, I'm just exhausted. Is that all? Your team told me one of the dead bees was one who took care of you since you were young. How could that be all? Even though he has seen his share of that, it's not something he can get used to. But gosh, many people were saved. The one, your captain and the core of member cargo crew. No. So every move you make will be monitored. Do not do anything on impulse. Be patient, act like grown up. Never mind. It's impressive that you are still functioning and doing your job as it is. Most can't go into cargo crew at your age, not to mention become captain. Thanks for compliments. Already smiling, aren't we? You're mellow. Or are you just cold-hearted? Neither. I'm busy and don't have time to be sad. I can kind of see why Rachel trusts you on a job this important. Is it? Rachel managed to find many entry. Wait, oh, no idea. Rachel has her way. She won't tell me. How likely do you think you will win? No idea. There's still a lot we aren't sure about that, and many we don't trust. Guessing of how is a full errand. That was the last batch of weapon. When are you going to act? No idea. It's up to Rachel. But you have no idea about anything, and you still carries on. What you're eager to die? Now there's a reason Captain Rachel doesn't tell anyone in detail. Aristocrat have known that we're up for a while. Failing to find evidence that they can do is to pressure us and keep searching. Should they get a hold of anything? Okay. If you're curious, why don't you agree with Captain Rachel's proposal? Mr. Berter and you are both merchant. She's collaborated with secretly for a long time. Perhaps she'll make an exception and tell you her plan. Having refugee at the base to support continuously will give us something reliable to fall back on. You already planned to cover us off outfall? Grandfather said no, and that means no. You can owe me a favor for covering for you. Oh shoot! Oh my. Okay, never mind. She looked at. Okay. Grandfather said you were destined to fail. You're all one step away from your grave. Any instability at Akdilek will impact the base greatly. If you all lose, our trade will also be affected. Not to mention the elderly on the train and the other kids like you. Better a corpse than a servant and an accomplice to those aristocrats. Is that something a kid your age get to say? That's what everyone else say. I just take after them. Speaking of which, everyone on your team is older than you. Do they listen to you? They don't have to. I only made captain because I get along with people around me. They're not impressed with what I can do. They simply support and trust me as their comrade. I listen to them as often as they listen to me. We are equal. I was expecting more arrogance from a kid like you. How old are you? 18 next summer. Oh my god, 18 next summer. I thought you were older. You were no older than 14. I guess you were still waiting for young grown sprout. Well, do your best and live still owe me one. You still owe me one. Thanks, appreciate it. Not seriously, no one had no idea how he will come to regret his promise in the future. What's your name? Bella. The name Betre, like my grandfather. Bella Betre. Full name. I guess I can call you BB. I guess Rachel didn't tell you that not to call me that. She only talked about my old Mr. Belt and Mr. Beck. Oh, okay. This is nice though. This is nice to see. I mean, like, what was his name again? Is Noen. Okay, this is the thing. Bella Betre. No one was trying to help this from base that day, like he is now, but further involvement will only put this base at risk. Sending you guys weapon is as far as we go. Rachel Captain tried to get help from many base, but most of them could barely take care of themselves. Did something happen to Bella's camp? Why is he inside the red tide now? I'll tell you. What? Don't go. Sorry, but the people in Medical Center 09 are still waiting for him. He knows he cannot stay here for his past, despite the many questions he wished to find answer within the red tide. He has to leave now. I'll see you again, Bella. I see you around, Bella. When did he stop calling her Beth? No one does not have time to think about it. He just called her the way he's familiar with before he hurries away and heading toward the nearby base. Okay, let's go. Pew! Let's pew pew again. Sorry, Medical Center 08, request support, please. There are many corrupted behind us. We can't even save our own teammate. Oh, okay. Then let me kill them for you guys then. Nice. Okay, give me one more orb. Okay, that's it. Nice. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay, I got hit. Oh, kasihan enemy-nya, nggak kasihan sama gue yang lagi mainin ini. Okay, nice. Ah, shit. Nice. Lu harusnya kasihannya sama gua yang kena pukul loh, bukan sama lawannya loh. Maaf ya. You okay? Thank you, Ka. Thank you. We thought we were left behind and screwed. You got hurt, get some rest. Watch out, the corruptor are coming again. Ah, never mind that. Come here. Enggak, kalau nggak nangis. Gila. Ngeng. Hah? It stopped? Will it be the Ascendant Geese is voice controlled? What about this one to the field? What? Eh? This one is not a coincidence. So you can control corrupted. No, I have no idea what's going on. As an ascendant, retreat. Raven is with order first. Yeah, you can go away though. Never mind. Step back. Stop. What? Step back. Self-destruct? Oh, what the hell? An ascendant? Retreat constant reinforce has finally arrived. Were you responsible for the attack on our base as well? No, I just arrived. We are also under attack at Medical Center 09. Our way is blocked by the red tide and our comms are down. We need protective suit to move to our patient. Who would trust an ascendant? I'm not an ascendant. I don't know what I am either. Stay guarded all you want, but please trust my word. There are still many people in Medical Center 09 who needs help. Their CPF can't sustain for so long. People will die if we wait any longer. You're probably trying to trick us out to slaughter us. How can I make you trust me? We never trust you. The construct will draw back weapon, charging toward Nomad, not giving him a chance to explain himself. Their blade and bullet graze his body, leaving behind several bloody marks, but no one refused to strike back. Oh, nice. You become an enemy too. Yeah, dog. It's like Stop dodging. A female construct leaped into a set of broken stone staircase, striking no one with her blade from high ground. Do you know how to run away? Oh, wait. Do you know how to run away? I'm here to seek help for people's Medical Center 09. Liar. I'm not. The rage of bullet driven no one back before he can finish entrapping him among the construct. Kill him. Oh gosh. Hearing his order, construct who have been hiding inside the ruin leap out, blocking any escape route. Right before their blades strike no one, the punishing first concentration in the air. Drastically, rise directly. The crimson spikes sprout beneath no one's feet, shooting at everyone around him. Oh no. Seeing that one of the spike is about to hit the construct closest to him, he rushes and catches it, but it pierced through his palm uncontrolled. And you said you're not an ascendant. Unwilling to give up, construct raised his weapon and strike again. Spike, it turned form into a rocket launched and out. I'm sorry, I cannot control it. Please stay away. What are you? I didn't want to become this. I don't want to hurt any of you. I'm here to ask help. People in Medical Center 09 are trapped by the red tide. Please trust me on that. Anything? Nothing. From the Medical Center 09, just like what he said. We're so dead if this is a trap. You guys call for more reinforcement if you still believe it's dangerous. It's safer for more people. Which base has people to what? Let's send request and see how it goes. Thank you. What do we do with this guy? He doesn't seem like another ascendant in our flies. Should we let the elite squad handle it as well? Yeah, they can handle whatever he is. Oh, okay. I can stay here as long as the Medical Center 09 gets help it needs. You can keep an eye on me if you want. The construct share glance. Oh, we have sent a rescue request. We'll have Medical Center 09 too after Raven is with them. Thanks. There's no point keeping an eye on you, I had to admit it, but given what you are capable of, there's nothing we can do if you want to take us down. I'll stay here then. Okay. Can we really trust you? Trust me? Doubting that they may be construct have come. Oh, okay. Let the elite squad deal with him. They're almost here. Elite squad. After he watched the construct leave, no one turned to look at the red spike behind him, lost in thought. What am I? Something unusual must have happened to him. Even if he is not an ascendance or transcendence. I don't want to become the enemy. I can't control this power. Perhaps I should let their elite squad. Hold on. No one suddenly hear a soft voice from the dark ally. Lithos, how did you get here? You made it through the red heights? You were away for so long. I was worried. Don't worry, help's coming and you didn't answer me. Lithos ignored him, focusing on no one. Hand worry, it's the one on your hand. Wait, stay away. I still can't control the spike. I could. You're an ascendant? Do you want to hurt me? Of course I don't, but I can't control it. Then do you want to control it? Yes. Should we look for ascendants? Only they have the power to control the punishing fires. How do you know? Because I have seen my share of deserting construct. What do you mean? Were you deserted as well? Ah, I see. Stay away, Lithos. Okay, I won't get hurt. I can't control it. Who are you? Can you really tell? I'll tell you, but first, let me treat your injury. Lithos take out some sample tools, gently fixing the wound on no one's hand. Oh shoot! Don't be afraid. This is of this anomaly. You can accept and learn to control it. You won't hurt anyone. You don't want to hurt. You might even be able to save them. Save them. What happened to your teammate when they meet you? They refused the irrefutable offer and they were disciplined accordingly. Discipline. Not teaching. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. What pronoun do you use? You finally remember. Oh, for fuck's sake! I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. Yeah. Why are you passing as someone you don't identify as? Wait, that's not entirely true. You weren't hiding your identity when I first met you. Just forgot. Lithos turned his head away, sneering in lament. No, that's not the point. You were the ascendant hiding among us all this time. Yeah, I was worried you couldn't control yourself or wouldn't accept me. This is the only way I can stay with you. Come back with me. Your anomaly has brought with him. Teach you how to control its power. Once again remind himself of his lost memories. There must be reason he refused Lithos over in the past, so resolutely giving Lithos the answer now before remembering it would be reckless. No, I haven't remembered everything yet. I can't tell how much what you are saying is true. It won't do you any good to remember your past. They're memories. I'll be the judge of that. You really want to remember? Even that time when they all hurt you down? What? I reset your memories 4 times now. This happened the last time as well. You wouldn't accept me, you couldn't control your ascendant power, you became a walking target after you lost control. I had to kill them to protect you. What did you just say? I had to kill them to protect you, but your mind immediately deviated after seeing their bodies. Don't remember any of this, do you? It doesn't matter what you say. You still want to remember your making decision? Yes. Oh, alright, I guess you insist on people. Oh, okay. Come here, Shrek. It will silently reach out. I can be patient, I'll stay with you, but but until you understand me, until you become my family. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't hurt if I actually played one more, right? It wouldn't hurt if I actually play one more. Okay. Moment. I will actually fast read this one because it's already almost 3 hours though. Oh my god, Rachel. Will arm all self-consequence be damned? You're all dead, why? Don't need to apologize, I want you to play with your life. You said you were different from them. What could possibly come out when you stand next to an ascendant? Crimson blood horrid cries out across his mind and in incense. Oh my god, what happened? It would be quite a tragic if this would we have been working toward and looking forward to. His jumbled memory turned into a blizzard, setting off an avalanche. We're all wrong, no one can pass filtering. That's the price, isn't it? At the end of every memory, it's the lone survivor trying to free snow as he watched the dark sky. Accept the gift of an ascension network. Once reply with a sneer filled with immersed grief under the falling snow. It is forever darkness. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to change anything. This was my only choice, otherwise I wouldn't be able to change anything. Huh? Coming to his sense, no one finds himself sitting inside Rachel's compartment. It's one of in the morning, and he has just returned after hiding weapon and received from Bella a better inside carriage. Okay, no one can remember that. The fight with the upper level guard is 7 hours away. Why are you looking all distracted? Weren't you asking Rachel why she's working in Aslar? I'm sorry, I was indeed distracted. Can you explain it again? Sure. Fight is about to start. I'll tell you whenever you want. Okay. This is actually the last note that I will play though. If I only had one belief I could. Okay, they were able to. Mom? Yeah, she just met your father back then. She became his secretary by being a hardworking badass she was. She couldn't stand turmoil of the lower level, so she reached out to me. Talked over and over until we found the only way through, Aslar. Speaking with your father was the one who introduced us. He brought me to the man and wanted to replace the aristocrat, and Aslar and I made a deal. Scared the aristocrat who wouldn't work with him through the armed disturbance on the lower level, and he gave me the connection and supplies to unite the people against the upper level. After our many success, folks started treating me like an undefeated hero, but then put me in charge of the cargo crew. Anyone could ask me to help because the upper level aristocrat with actual power was standing behind me. Ironic, right? But I didn't have to worry. We'll deal with anything. Okay. Don't worry, you can deal with this. All this corrupted will all be under your command. One's vision suddenly distorted and turned into a foggy haber. Litos is holding his hand, patiently guiding his men. These memories of no one waking up not long after becoming a construct, he has forgotten who he is and what ascendants are. He is simply trusting this other person wholeheartedly. People who has stood by him and told him every secret. Even if it's shoddy, you can even bring the law and order of the golden age to them. They'll move things, rebuild ruin. Just don't control too many things at once before you're used to it. Like this, but they don't seem to be listening to me. That's right, I'll help you. Once holding hand, Litos pointed them to the crooked construct. Let them do what they want to do, and save who you want to save. Free yourself from the harrowing powerless and become the real hero. What is it? You never told me what the price of this power is. I just need you to become one of us. Not a lot of people can pass filtering, and I cherish you and I want you to stay. But then, what do you want me to do after I become one of you? The one thing he asked for me, start noting up after. Oh my god, this is jumbling. Oh my god, my head. The one vision jump to the night before the fight once again. Rachel sit before the desk, sneering at her glass self-mockingly. Looking at this scene, no one noticed the sense of danger amidst uneasiness. There are only 7 hours left until the upcoming battle. Why is Rachel still drinking and chatting with Assad? We were just tasked to take care of some dirt. Their shady business initially, then innocent folks start getting involved. Until one day, Aslar asked me to take care of your father because he started misbehave too. I'm sorry. Then I realized Aslar has bought a few other reckless fools apart from us. I had known. I would have protected Julie if nothing else, your father too. It's too late to say anything now. Her face was scarred in the end. She landed on the lower level with you still inside her belly. Then she started to change. The stories she loved and the dreams she believed in were all hidden under her mask. Oh my gosh. Yeah, too much reading for one day. I mean, like, seriously. You get the chance to fight back free for us. Asler control, she agreed with my idea, manipulate the books, and in order to get a weapon and a cargo crew. You realized that long ago, didn't you? Or someone told you? Yeah, people say things. I know I shouldn't trust Shauna, Wayland to hide anything past from you. Besides, starting to that the mark. Oh, okay. Even my lips get dried though. My lips is actually dried right now. But I actually have a glass here. No worries. Oh, okay. But deep down, she wishes you got to do what you love. Be it reading, drawing, and even being with people you like. She once told me, I hope you get to become who you want to be. Did she now? I should leave you with a word or two. And whatever future you want, don't make mistake I've made. She said that too. Rachel paused for a second, lowering her head and laughing, her whole body shaking uncontrollably. Captain Rachel? That's how it is, isn't it? Was wrong to begin with, but still we could only fix the sins of our past with new mistakes. I knew it was wrong, but there was no way to stop. Just wanted to protect everyone. I've been thinking about how. Oh, okay. You look like you were wondering why Ascendants would want something like that. Just hold her jar up, hopefully woefully at the instinct inside. These are what remain of my family. My father left me at the orphanage because of my disability. It was heaven for adults, but hell for children. Every second was torment, but we kids survived with our mother by protecting each other. Oh, sorry sih lupa nyolok laptop mati lampu pula. Gak apa-apa, selo. They took away everyone loved by one. Okay. See, you cannot protect things if you don't have power to protect it. That's what Litos actually wanted to say to know it. So yeah, you can actually protect yourself. And also if you actually have absolute power to it. But like, that's reality. If you don't have power, you cannot protect the one that you actually love. So that's why you need power, or maybe like you need skills. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. But missions from cargo could keep you away. You couldn't find anything even when you had a chance to go near that place. I did the same. I privately asked people to look for field multiple times over the year. There was news for every now and then, but there nothing we could confirm. So I never told you about any of this. Is that true? You have news about him? Told you I couldn't confirm if it was him. Once business with the train is over, you can leave the cargo crew and look for him yourself. Leaving cargo crew? Yeah, most people who stay here don't have a choice, but you're different. You're young. Oh, okay. Ntar 3 hari lagi gua reinstall PGR lagi sih. Nah, apa? Kenapa? She finished her drink and put down her glass. Only does no one realize something is not quite right. How much did you drink today, Regiment Reptile? Just 1 glass, but she's lightweight. 10 more minutes and she'll crash here, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Oh my god, let's pace thing up. Sebetulnya pengalihan dari kehidupan kenyataan sih. Balik lagi, halo sis, halo, bentar. Ini gua lagi coba fast forward dikit. Why don't you treat your Oh, ini dia. This is it. Looking at no one dark hair. Why don't you try to dye your hair into rainbow? Oh, gosh. So that's where the rainbow hair is. Either way, I'll make sure you live. Either way, what does that mean? Does that mean, huh? I'll tell you about it when it's over. Right now, things still uncertain. Right, let her sleep. Sometimes you have to let it out. Storage issue when under. Oh my god, sorry. What is it? Your jacket? That's right. We've been talking. Don't worry about it. My wife. Gua masih streaming. Dan gigabyte aja bang, bahaya bang PGR. Ya nggak apa-apa loh. Insya lagi. Gua pengen tahu sih. Ini mulai tense sih. Ini mulai tense banget, cuma anyway, ini udah di 3 jam sih. Anyway, my gosh, thank you so much for watching. It's already been 3 hours. It's already late. I need to prepare many stuff for tomorrow and everything else. Korban apa? Korban chapter sebelumnya gua nih. Korban chapter berapa ya? Chapter 8 gitu, 878, 9. Ini udah mulai climaxnya, kita kayak bakal tahu gitu ya. Kita kayak bakal tahu Rachel kenapa. No, this is actually all. It's almost at the climax. We're gonna know that like what happened to Rachel, how did she died, and also like why did we actually shoot Rachel, and we actually see Rachel missing one of her head, and also like how did no one actually made into a construct and everything like that. But anyway, I'm gonna be streaming this tomorrow. At Monday? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming this tomorrow at Monday. I want to know the story and everything else like that. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you so much, Pailong. Yeah, 4 more notes. We almost get there. Okay, tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow though. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Zizi. Thank you so much, Pailong. Thank you so much, Wahyu. Thank you so much, Axis. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ichel, thank you so much. Ichel, thank you so much. Wait, let's look. Thank you so much, Calvin. And also, let's see who else is actually here. Thank you so much, Kuya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kakato. Thank you so much, Nakoda. Thank you so much, Nakoda. Thank you so much, Raven. Thank you so much, Rui, Fion, Astra. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.